Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Sherry Tries That, or welcome if you're new. If you are new and you enjoy this video, please take a moment to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when my next video has been posted, and give it a thumbs up. And if you're not new and you like the video, please also give it a thumbs up. Thank you for all your comments. Thank you for all your likes. I really do appreciate them. Today we are going to do a quick, easy, inexpensive, fun craft. I am going to tie-dye a white t-shirt. Now, tie-dye has come a long way since it first became popular. There are now so many different techniques and designs and very organized, planned ways of getting the design you want. But what I'm going to try today is something I hadn't heard of before, and that is the container method. So basically, you stuff a damp white t-shirt all rolled up into a glass jar and squirt dyes in and close it up and let it sit for 24 hours or over, not 24, and let it sit for 6 to 8 hours or overnight. And then you take it out, rinse it, wash it, dry it, and see what you've got. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Now, I will show you all the tools that you're to use, but I will tell you that I bought a very inexpensive tie-dye kit from the dollar store. It was $4 and it came with 12 bottles of dye. I will be interested to see the results because I found that the bottles were not labeled, and even though there was a row of colors, they were not in the order of the row of colors on the package. So you couldn't always tell exactly what color you were using. I also feel like, so they each come with dye powder in them, and then you fill them up with water. But it seemed like some had more powder in them than others. And maybe that's based on the color they want it to come out as. Like if it's a deeper, more saturated color, they put more powder in, maybe. I'm not sure. But the other thing is that the kit had zero instructions. It did come with 7 plastic gloves. Unless I miscounted, there were 7. It also came with quite a few elastics, although the method that I am going to be using does not use elastics. But I might do another project with the dyes that are left, and I might use elastics for that one. I also wore my tie-dye sweatshirt for this opening to show you that tie-dye doesn't have to just be for sneakers and t-shirts. You can tie-dye all kinds of things, including sweatshirts, because we're coming into cooler weather. You can do tote bags, you can do hats, bucket hats, maybe baseball caps. You can do all kinds of things. So I just wanted to kind of show that this doesn't have to be a summer craft. All right, let's go try this. These are the things I will be using. 1 glass jar with a lid, a tie-dye kit, a plastic straw, and 1 white t-shirt, newly washed and still damp. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do is mix up some dyes by putting water in the bottles that have the dye powder in them. Now, I went to choose the colors that I wanted to use, and I found out that they were not in the order that the the colors and the names were across there. And the bottles are not numbered, they don't have names on them, nothing. So some of them are a little hard to tell what color they actually are. So I picked some that I think are the ones I want to use, but we're not really sure what we're going to come out with. So I'm going to fill this one. I should probably be wearing the gloves. I don't want to, but I'll probably regret it if I don't. So I'll put, these are really big. Anyway. I've put water in up to the neck. I'm going to shake it really well. And now I'm going to cut the tip off. For this container method, the instructions say to put some dye at the bottom of, whoa, ah. Doesn't say how much, but I'm gonna put that much in the bottom. I hope the shirt is still damp enough. I'm going to, it doesn't tell you how to fold it. I kind of wanted the purple to be on the bottom, but I don't think I'm going to have a whole lot of say over how this comes out. I think I'll be lucky if it just comes out. Because so far I can't even get it in there. Okay.
One eternity later.
I'm going to wrap it pretty tightly, just really so I can get it in the jar. Wrapping it loosely seems to keep it a little too big. And the longer I take, the more the shirt dries out, and it is to be damp. So I hope that it's damp enough to absorb all the color. Okay. I'm going to try to just get it in that way.
Yay!
Okay, now we take other colors that we want to use. This looks like some kind of blue, so I'm going to fill this one up. I think this one is turquoise, which I did want to use, so that's good. This one looks like it's mixing much better than the purple did, much more easily. Now you're supposed to do this with a straw to try to get it down into all the crevices. Okay. Not really sure That's going to help. I think I would have just as much luck going like that. So I'm going to abandon the straw. And I found out that you don't cut off the tip. It was a cap. There are absolutely no instructions with this kit. I'm sure if you bought a more expensive kit, it would come with more instructions. All right. So how am I going to get into that middle section? I think I'm going to have to move the shirt, which I really didn't want to do. I'm going to move on to another color. I'm not sure what it is. This appears, I think, to be the royal blue. I wish there had been more of the turquoise. Oh, this might be the teal. I would love for the teal to get all down in there between the purple and the turquoise. I hate to pull this apart too much, but I'm gonna do it. Ooh. I'm loving this color. This, I don't know if you can even call this tie-dye. This is the strangest method I've ever seen. I don't want it to mix with the purple at the bottom, because I don't want them to just form like a, muddy color. All right. I'm gonna stop there, I think. Put the shirt back in. All right, what color now? I don't know, that kind of looks like a green to me, and I don't want green. I did pull what I'm hoping is fuchsia, because I would love that to be in there. And this looks like some kind of blue. So I think I'm going to do the fuchsia. I'm not sure. It's more like watermelon or cherry color. Or even orange. I really don't want orange. I'm going to squirt some onto the paper towel to see if I can. Yeah, that looks like orange to me. I absolutely don't want orange on there. I do not like orange. All right, I'm gonna take this blue and see what it comes out as. All right, I'm gonna go back to the colors that are left and see if I can find the fuchsia. It's coming out like that. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna squirt a little more of this color in first. Whoa!
Uh-oh.
I took off the whole top, not the cap. Okay, that's enough of that. And now we'll do some of this. I don't really like it running all the way down there. Actually, I think I might stop there. So I don't want too much of that. I'm not loving the color anyway. Let's try this again. Okay, maybe it's just my morbid imagination, but I think that looks blood-soaked. All right, I'm gonna stop. Oh, there's just a tiny bit left here. I might as well saturate it a little bit. Okay. All right, we are now going to leave this. We're going to put the top on. We're going to leave this overnight. So we'll come back tomorrow, take it out, rinse it, wash it, dry it, and see how it turned out. Okay, it actually has been 24 hours or more, but the shirt has soaked up all of the dye that was in this jar on the sides, on the bottom. So now we are going to rinse it and then wash it and then dry it and see how it came out. I'm going to rinse it in cool to warm water. Looks like there's a lot more white in this t-shirt than I would have liked. Okay, I'm actually a little nervous about putting this in the dryer with so much of the purple dye still coming off. So I think what I'm going to do is just spread it out on the counter so that you can see the finished product without putting it in the dryer. And then I will let it air dry, but that would take too long to finish the video. So I'm going to let you see it wet. So here's my shirt, but there's a lot more white areas than I would have liked. The bottom did soak up the purple, and I like that the purple got in a few other places, although I wouldn't have minded if we had even more purple. I love the turquoise, but I wish more of it was over here. And I wish that I had checked the color to see if I could find fuchsia instead of settling for the red. Now I'm going to turn the shirt over and we'll take a look at the back. The back looks very much like the front. The purple seems to have transferred to sort of the same areas as on the front. And the white sections seem to be pretty much the same on the back as the front. So that's my shirt. So what did you think? How do you think it turned out? Have you ever tie-dyed anything yourself? Would you try tie-dyeing something? Would you try the container method of tie-dyeing? I like that it's all contained, and it's maybe not as messy as doing it in a sink or a big tub. I might try another one. Thank you for joining me on Sherry Tries That. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed coming along on this tiny little adventure with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.